On June 6th, 2010 in Russia, a young man went out with his friends. They went on a lake for a picnic. It was a Saturday afternoon. Just partying, having a good time. Then they decided to go for a swim. As they were swimming, that young man was unfortunate. He drowned and lost his life. A day that was going so well for him started fun, but he didn't know that it would also be the day of his death. A fun day turned into a tragedy in a matter of seconds. He had ambitions, dreams to accomplish, a family, relatives, and friends who loved him. He was only 2 months from his 21st birthday. Next week, on August 13th, he will have turned 33. That young man was my friend. Smart, full of passion, full of life, really funny, but he's not here anymore. His name was Christian. This episode is dedicated to all of those we have lost along the way that we know had more to give but never got the chance. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, all members of human family. I'm so happy to be your host today. Today, we're going to talk about how short life is. A few weeks ago, I was in the Maldives. Always wanted to go there. I spent my birthday there, in fact. Beautiful island, great people. One day, as we were on the boat, somewhere in the Indian Ocean, I started thinking about my life. I was so thankful. I just realized how blessed I was to be there and how you shouldn't deprive yourself of the small pleasures of life. When I say life is too short, I'm not only referring to death. Life is too short to be unhappy. Life is too short to hold grudges. Life is too short to wait. Life is too short to waste it. Life is too short to procrastinate. Life is too short to be constantly stressed, frustrated at all times. Being constantly like that, when do you actually live? When do you enjoy the small pleasures of life? The sunset, the wind on your face, the birds singing, the breeze as you're jogging, cycling, or just taking a walk. The joy of discovering new places, spending time with relatives or friends that you love and who love you back. What makes you happy? What would make you extremely happy right now? Some people don't even know what that means. Some people don't even have leisure time no more. Some forgot the definition of happiness. All they know is work, report, meeting, stress, challenge. I'm busy, just like machines. They're so into that. They forgot that there's a life to live, things to enjoy, places to discover. I'm not asking you to stop working. You need to work. I'm asking you to start working on yourself. It's great to be passionate, determined, hardworking, but sometimes you got to pause, breathe, relax. Even the fastest car in the world stops at the gas station. Life is too short. How many people have we lost in the past 2, 3, 10 years? How many people we do think are gone too soon? We're all here for some time, and sometimes I stop and think about it. I'm like, well, someday I won't be here anymore. You only get to live once, so you better make it count. What will people remember me by besides my good looks and my great voice? I know I'm not here permanently, but I want my actions to live forever. That's why I love being happy. I love traveling. I love roller skating. I love laughing, just enjoying life. Being good with people, nice, generous, loving and caring. I don't do it for them. I do it for me. Les Brown said, live full, die empty. And Frank Sinatra said, "Live each day as if it was your last, for someday it will be." My all-time favorite musician is Tupac. I just love his character, his music, his dedication and passion, but mostly his lyrics and the kind of individual he was on and off the studio. Really controversial, but yet also misunderstood. I think he was 24 or 25 years old when he was killed. And in one of his interviews, he said, "I don't want to be forgotten. If I'm forgotten, that means I'm comfortable, and that means I think everything is okay." I don't know when I leave this planet, but I don't want it to be full of regrets and remorse, things that I could have done, time that I could have spent with people that I love, places I could have gone. I'm not saying that the day I'll die, I will have done everything. We're humans, we're never satisfied. But if I can leave a legacy, live with a smile on my face, then why not? I am as uncomfortable as you are talking about my own death, but believe me, members of human family, we're all here for some time. When we leave this planet, what are we going to leave behind? I just love the quote from Horace Mann, "We should be ashamed to die before we've made a major contribution to humankind." If a doctor told you now that you had 6 months left to live, what will be your first priority? What will be the first thing you will do? Something that you always wanted to do before but never could, never did. Now that you've thought about it, what's preventing you to do it now? There's an unknown writer who said, "Oh God, to reach the point of death, only to realize that you never lived." Scary, isn't it? Realizing at the end that it was like you were never here. And you know there are so many things you could have done. You know there are so many things you could have achieved, but you never did. Oh my God. We act like we have the whole time in the world. That's how we are, humans. We don't know our expiration date, but we still live as if we knew. Ellen Keller said, "Life is short and unpredictable. Eat the dessert first." Members of human family, please remember this. Life is too short. And if there's anything you've always wanted to do, please, I'm begging you, do it now. A skill you've always wanted to learn, a place you've always wanted to go, a book, a song you've always wanted to write or sing, a business you've always wanted to start, please, do it now. That will be your legacy, and the planet will never be the same because you were here. Thank you for listening to this episode. I'll see you next time for another amazing episode of Weekly with Florian, to uplift and inspire. Take care of yourself, members of human family. Goodbye.